Hey there, guys. Aaron back again, wrapping up this session on December 22nd, 2022. Just down to two now. I think we're on part 8 now of this session. What time is it? It is 10 o'clock. I started at 4, so we'd be like part 7, I think. We're down to 2. We got this 330 2500 guaranteed on America's Cardroom. It used to be 25, now it's 2350. 900 entrants down to 170 players, so doing okay. I'm running for 5 hours. Long time, but we late regged like last minute and just kind of made a stack from there. Like we normally do. Because why waste our time starting at the beginning, right? And it's pretty crazy, but yeah, I've been in this for fucking like 2 hours now as last place, pretty much. Like in last place in chips. And we just like hover. We never win a flip. We never lose a flip. We just steal the blinds and antes once in a while, and we just stay the same. We're not chipping up, and we're not going broke. It's just pretty weird. Something pretty disgusting happened in the previous part there. We were like deep in a tournament, in the money, top 80 players or so, and got my money in with like 94% equity, I think it was. And but he got me on the river. He got super lucky. So unfortunately, we lost that one. Like pretty shitty. Like fuck, man. I had him. We had him dead to rights there, pretty much, and he got us. Ace on the river. Ace on the fucking river. One card to come. He had 3 outs. So, pretty sick. No, he had 2 outs. Sorry. Just 2. 2 outer. Yeah. 2 outers are fucking pretty gross on the river. They happen, though. Once in a blue moon. Cut off hijack, low jack. Middle position. 20. Ace 8-0. We could probably expand to this. We're deep right now. With the button sitting out. Wow. And this guy having 2. Like, we can open up our game because this guy's irrelevant. This guy fucking flatted me with like 4 big blinds earlier. I made it 2 big blinds. He flatted me with 5 big blinds on the button. And then he folded when I bet the flop. It's pretty funny. Like, why wouldn't you just jam? Just get to see all 5 cards when you jam, right? So yeah, nothing spectacular happening today so far. It's kind of having like a break even to slightly losing session so far. But we're we're up on 8 today, slightly. Final tabled 1 there. And on PokerStars, we're like winning a little bit. And ACR, we're getting punished again, just like the last 3 or 4 sessions in a row. Just haven't been able to get anything going on ACR, and I've been playing that $11 Bosky and just throwing bullets at it, and it's not really going very good at all. Lost a lot of money on that in the last week or so. Just trying to get something going for that Bosky, and I just can't do it. So this guy was in with what under the gun there? He was in with something silly, was he? Ace 7 offsuit. Ace 7 offsuit. Under the gun. Like, fast. I had Ace 8. He limped under the gun with Ace 7 off. That's noteworthy. I'm going to take a note on that. If we can put that in his range onto the gun, like maybe we'll get a rejam on him at some point. No. What's going on? Okay, I'm typing. Apparently you can't do bullet points. Okay. Limped. In with Ace 7. Ace 7 offsuit from under the gun. So we know he limps A7. I have A7 under the gun. Speak of the devil. Think it's a little bit too weak here for 6.5. A7. Okay. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it's like right on the cusp there. Yeah, like A7 at 6 big blinds would be a plus 0.06, and at 7 big blinds it would be a pure fold, and Ace 8 off would be the one on the line at 7 under the gun. So, and we're like pretty deep in this fucking thing. We don't really want to just lose. Looks like we're gonna see a flop. That's nice. We never should be seeing a flop here. All right. That sucks. Well, here's what it is. You get a hand here. This guy never raises, so his range is wide open. It's not like normal, where like, you know, we can polarize raise here because his range has everything in it still. Like, he's limping all his good suited stuff and everything, so. Actually, he should be at 20. Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's true. He should be limping all his good suited stuff here on the small. But, like, you know, offsuit aces and stuff, he has all those. So, like, we want to limp in all our good suited stuff to keep in all of the shit that the other guy has, right? Like king 3 off, king 4 off, etc. 7, king, 7, 4, 5. Why the fuck not? Alright, I got, like, literally nothing. I don't even have a diamond. I give up. Okay. Yeah, small blind. I got a blind be blind. I got that one, but let me see. This is kind of a broad chart, but it's kind of broad. Limp call, raise fold, limp fold, limp jam. Yeah, this is okay, I guess. For 25 bigs, this is essentially what you should be doing. Pretty close to it, anyway. I think we can go a little wider with our limps, though. We'll call. I got the jack of diamonds. This guy's all in. He just bets 1. Yeah, I'm dominating enough. He's got to limp that. Limp ace 10 onto the gun. Might as well just call, right? Ah, fuck, eh. Still in this fucking thing, but I just can't get a hand or anything like that, so. Yeah, I don't think I've had a hand, like, in forever. King 4 off. King 10 off. King 4 off. It won't show me. 8-2. 9-2. 2-3. Jack 3. King 3. King 5. Jack 8 suited. That was like the best thing. Deuces, we had to fold. Jack 6 off. Jack 3 off. 7-9 off. Queen 2 off. Yeah, we got ace king and we got folds. 8-7 off. Ace 9 suited. Yeah, we got some good hands, but then we never hit a flop with them. Okay, first in, fucking slam dunk jam here. There we go. We got something. We're going to get looked up pretty wide by this guy. 7s. 7. Well, 100% equity. Okay, we're not going to get fucking rivered again. See, we're back in it, like, barely. And we're going to hover for a while, probably. I don't know. Maybe this is the time, though. Who knows? Maybe we'll make something happen this time. I hope so. This is really tight, guys. Thinking long and hard. If he jammed, I'd probably fold, to be honest. Same suits last time? Club diamond? Heart diamond. Okay. Ace jack. Okay, what happened here? Okay, I don't have stats. We moved tables. I see. I got a tough decision here. I don't have any information on these guys. Well, thank you. That made my life easier. That made my life a little easier. That was gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna mark this to review. Actually, I wanna review that one. Like, what do we do there? Do I call it off or do I fold? Like, I think it's a call, but I think it's like break even. Ace 3. We're very, very deep in a tournament right now, so like these like fringe hands that we normally jam, we can stop jamming them. We're getting close to like 10% of the field here, kind of shit. Like, we're down to 150 and there was 800 of us. 900 of us. Yeah, we're like getting close to that 10% of the field shit. Where's the bubble in this fucking thing? Yeah, we're on the bubble. Okay. So, ace jack off would have been a fucking terrible call there on the bubble. This website doesn't tell you when you're on the bubble. You gotta kind of just pay attention. But we need to lose how many? 151, 135. Okay, so we gotta lose 16, but it's a large field tournament, so like 16 is gonna fall off the map pretty fucking quick. I'm in... what place am I in? I'm in 86, so yeah, there's a lot of people less than 20. So, yeah, it's gonna go fast. Seeing a flop here. Like, how the fuck are we seeing a flop here? That's amazing. How do we see a flop? Like, this is fucking, like, insane. What a soft fucking table this is. I got to see a flop with king 4 off in the big blind for free. Now I get to see one for free with 8-9 off. Like, and then I'm probably going to get max value when I make a pair, if I do, ever. I got a gutter, but I'm not bluffing with it. Ah, fuck, eh? I don't know anything about this guy yet. And we're on the bubble, so I'll fold. Check. Not bluffing. People don't fold full houses. Yeah. That guy had jack 9 offsuit under the gun. Like, I'm folding it on the cutoff here. For 20, like, jack 9 on the cutoff can open, like, sometimes, but not at 20. Like, cutoff at 20. It's in there, but barely. It's barely in there, and we're deep in a tournament, so it's even worse. 25, it's in half the time. 30, it's in 2/3 of the time. 40, it's in half the time, and then it's full frequency at 60 plus, so... Then at 100, it starts coming out again. Kings, jacks. Oh, he had a jack, so that's not good for him. Bubbly, 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 boop. Okay, 7 to the money. What's our min cash? $5. It's not even anything. This is only a $3 game. Yeah, we fire like bullets at $11 games all fucking day on ACR, and then the $3 game is what we cash in. Like, I don't know about ACR. It seems like that happens a lot. Like, I always cash in the small, like, really small tournaments I play, and then the bigger ones, I never cash. It's weird. I've played, like, 400, 500 tournaments on here, and it's true. Like, and it's not because it's not because of skill differences or anything like that. Like, it's just luck-wise. I just don't get lucky in them. It's weird. Well, we got to go with this regardless. If this guy jams is actually pretty good for us, because then we'll have more fold equity. He just calls. Yeah, I'm all in. Like, fuck. This guy actually has like he's a 15 30, so his limping range is probably pretty weak. Like King Queen is not a limp for him; it's a raise. So he's more likely to have like King Jack, King 10, King 9. This is actually going to give us a little more fold equity that he limped in too. So, like he's probably has a lot of weaker kings in his range, but King Queen wouldn't be. Yeah, we just stay in this tournament with like no money. It's crazy. Yeah, Suno. Yeah, we were playing with together earlier. I actually have history with this guy. I remember playing with him years ago too. 98 out of 142. 7 away. Nobody's went missing yet. Ace 10, ace 5. Why not, right? For 15 bigs. So this guy's a whale. I don't know what the hell happened there. It went raise, 3-bet shove, call with ace 5. I had a king here. Makes it less likely this guy has a king. Oh, that guy. Did he just call with that hand? Like something funny business happened there. We gotta go check that out. Oop. He called a 3-bet with Queen 9 off, or that guy flatted. Fucking ace king in the big blind. Which, yeah, he's covered and we're on the bubble. So yeah, that's why. Okay. Raise. Yeah, good call. I get it. Because we're on the fucking bubble and he's covered, right? So, yeah, he's playing very cautiously on the bubble here. Suno is actually pretty competent. So, like I've known him for years. He's a good regular. I think he makes a living at grinding out these tournaments somehow. He's not a bot if he's conscious that it's the bubble right now, because bots aren't that smart yet. We're on the bubble. And this guy's tight, or loose tight. 140, 135. I don't know about that fold. Maybe that fold is bad. Like, we could call and see a flop at least. It's not the worst, though. It's not like the worst fold in the world by any means, but limp. And this guy called with ace 5 off earlier, so yeah, ace 2 off in the big blind there. We're gonna be dominated a ton. I gotta get that HRC beta so I can like look at the strategy, because like they got that new HRC where it not only shows you what you should rejam and stuff, but it actually shows you what you should call with and fold and stuff all together. And I haven't got it yet. Just because I don't play enough to merit the price tag, but yeah, it would be a good purchase. I might purchase it. I was gonna put money on fucking GG Poker today, but they didn't have anything running with more than like a couple hundred people on there. I thought, like, I checked the website out, and it says it was like the largest website fucking in the world, and what the fuck is this about? Normally this would be like it's probably fine. I'm just going with it. I think it's fine. This is pretty unorthodox here. I don't know. It's a capped range though, like definitely. Nice. It's a very capped range, like ace jack. I'm gonna take a note on that actually. Are we on the bubble right now still? 37 2. Okay. I want to see how much money I have right now. Okay, fold. I'm gonna go 4.5x off of 10 BBs with ace jack O on cutoff. I don't know why the fuck they do that. Like, it's so stupid. Like, I know what you have. You have 9s plus, ace jack plus. That's your range. It's capped as fuck. Or not capped. That's the wrong word. Well, it is capped because like they don't do that with aces and kings too, right? So it's condensed. It's a condensed range of like a few fucking combos. It's so easy to play against. Any low board, you just bet, bet, bet. Any board that's 8 or lower, just blast away because they don't have any of it. Okay, bubble broke. I don't know why the fuck they don't tell you on here. It's stupid as shit. The bubble has broken. We made fucking $2. Who gives a shit, right? But every little drop in the bucket counts, right? I'm not playing for 2. I'm playing for 432. So that's a lot of money. It's like $600 Canadian money. It's a good chunk of change. We got kind of lucky over here. But like if he min raised, I'm rejamming there. So this hand gets to open a little deeper here, but 15 it's not an open. We open at like 30 to 60. Hijack. We'll start at 14. King 9-0. Between 30 and 60, maybe a little bit. Okay, a little tiny bit at 14. Never at 15, apparently. Never at 17. Never at 20. Never at 25. At 30, it comes in. And we should just full frequency open this normally. Because people don't 3-bet enough. A little bit at 40. Yeah, so just around 30, it opens. 25, 30, we get to open King 9 off. A little bit, then 40. Somewhere between 25 and 40, we can open it. When everybody to our left has a 3-bet percentage less than like 9, probably fine. This guy never raises. Okay, we'll just check. His range is wide open here. Like, he just limps everything. Check this shit. Hopefully he has a 9. Sweet, he had a 9. Pretty hard to get away from a full house there, I know. Because, like, I'm not going to have a full house, too, very often. And I might have a 9 that I'm overplaying. Hey, look, we actually have chips in this fucking thing. That's crazy. Because, like, fuck, man, we had, like, no money in this forever. That's pretty cool. That we just hovered around at 10 big blinds for, like, 2.5 hours. Pretty cool, man. And now we have 32. And we're middle of the pack, or actually above average. So that's how you do this shit, man. Calm, cool, collected. Just don't fucking give up. I had, like, 5 big blinds in this, like, forever. Didn't give up. Played perfect. Well, not perfect, but, you know, I played, like, the correct strategy, I think. Probably made some mistakes, but yeah, about average. Sweet, man. Fuck yeah. It's pretty sick what happened to us in that other tournament, though. That would have been a really good win. We did cash, but it wasn't very great. Man, I could have ripped that shit apart. If I had won that hand, I would have had like 24 bigs or something. Ace 6 7. It's pretty coordinated. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go for a check raise. He should have more aces than me here. Okay, I'm gonna double check because we have it locked down now. Full houses, we usually protect a range with it. Shit. It's hoping people bluff, right? Like, fuck. That guy's a fucking total fish too, right? Like, what am I gonna bet? Like, he had nines. I might have got value there. 3.5. This guy's a 53% or ace 10 all as a fine ISO. Tens versus queens. Come on, 10. Come on, 10. 4, 4, 4. I would have won that. I had 6, 5. Ace 5, 6 versus whale. He has all kinds of shit on here that he's gonna fucking dump money into, so I'm gonna go kind of bigger. I think he has a lot of draws that he shouldn't have here. Let's go. Do I dare just jam? He might call with a draw. Same hand. Fuck. Okay. Thought maybe we could get him call with a flush draw. Because they do. They see a flush draw, they can't fold it, right? That was a slight overbet, and they're losing so much EV, but, like, let's maximally exploit the fish. He's a 54%er, never raises, so he has absolutely no idea about pot odds or what kind of equity he needs to do this and that. Like, I think he had a lot of combo draws. I think he had a lot of combo draws there, to be honest. Rippy dippy. Man, we're shallow compared to the rest of our table here. Well, we got odds. 42%. 22%. 0. Okay. Fucking ACR, man. Just getting punished on here today. So, we're just short of a payout jump, but what are you going to do, right? 136. So we gotta get a rake back from these cocksuckers, which is probably like $1 or something. $1.60. Thank you. So the total tonight, I'll keep it on tourney. I don't play cash games. I used to, but I just find them less of a challenge than tournaments, to be honest. I find tournaments to be more challenging, and I think there's more money in them overall. 138 from 189, so we lost $50 tonight on here. Alright, so we're done with ACR for the day. I guess we're stuck with the fuckers. It sucks. GG Poker, maybe on like a Saturday or something, I'll put some money on and play, but they just didn't have anything I wanted to play today. But sometime. Because I've heard good things. Like, it's a good site to play on. Just like, fuck, man. They had 3 tournaments going with 800 or 900 people, and every one of them was a bounty. And I don't really want to play a bounty. Yeah, the worst jack that we'd want to flat here would probably be jack 9 off, and it'd be 0 EV. If I were to guess. Cut off button small blind. Yeah, jack 8 can flat there actually. But it's 0 EV. Jack 9 slightly making money. And then when the small blind calls, jack 9 off's a pure fold. But queen 9 off continues. And 10 9 off continues. All the offsuit connectors continue, and almost every suited hand gets to continue. When in this situation, Jack 2 would lose. .4 big blinds. So quite a bit of big blinds. 40% of a big blind would be lost if we called with this hand here. After cutoff, raise, button call, small blind call. But like offsuit nines could continue, and ace 4 off, ace 5 off, ace 6 off squeezes. That's pretty nuts. Like we use ace 6 off as a squeeze bluff. I don't know if I'd try that at home with 54%er on the button, but yeah, just be more linear. We do a lot of jamming. Jack 9 suited, we appear rejam, which is pretty sweet. Like when you get a raise, call, and a call from late position, like and even earlier, like we get to jam more and more as more people call because there's just more incentive to jam and make money. Like in that scenario in the big blind, like we're supposed to jam pocket fives through pocket jacks, ace 10 off. We can rejam king 10 suited, queen 9 suited, jack 9, 10 9 suited, ace 10 off. All jamming, ace 5 suited, ace 4 suited as a bluff, ace 7 suited. Like suited aces are awesome. Suited aces are great because like if they have jacks through kings, we're still like 32% equity, about 32% equity. We have a wheel, it's like 33.5% equity versus like jacks. So like they're unstoppable, really. Like you can't go wrong with suited wheels. Like the power of the suited wheel ace is undervalued. Yeah, like versus kings, ace 5 suited has like 34% equity. Like that's a lot of fucking equity. And that's the best possible scenario for them, that they have kings, right? Best possible scenario. Like and like with the ace, we have a blocker to their calling range, right? Because most of their calling range is going to be ace king off, ace queen off, and maybe ace jack off. That's like the most likely situation when you get all in with somebody is that they have an offsuit ace of ace jack to ace king. Good. Good. Give that guy the money because we need him to have as much as possible. We definitely want that guy having money. Okay, this spot, like everybody, the effective stack is so fucking short. Tempting. I'm going to call here. It's just a limp, right? Like, so it's like we're playing 64 effective to a raise. Or whatever. It's like we're playing 64 effective here, the SPR. And this guy's going to give somebody his money, and I want to be that guy, right? But ISOing and then letting these guys rejam on me just isn't the play here. Yeah, we flop a set. We got that guy, like. Minimum amount. Hope we don't get shoved on because I got to fold. Let's check this shit out. Where are we at here? It was a kind of a smaller field. It was only like 375. So 71 paid though. Like it pays very deep. 70. Wow, does it ever pay fucking deep, eh? Like, what is that percentage wise? I'm gonna check that shit out. Do some mathematics here. Alright, calculator. Pays 71 out of 374. (16.5% of the field is getting paid. It doesn't seem like that. 71 is apparently 16% of the 374. No, that's not true. I just did it. I did the math. It's 60 would be 15% of that. 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 36. That'd be 15%. Yeah, it pays almost 20%. I must have did the math wrong. I suck at doing this. I always fuck it up. Yeah, it's paying 19% of the field. This pays 19% of the field. It's a 1K guaranteed. So they were expecting 500. So there's a lot of overlay here. I don't know if this is late reg still. I don't think so. There's a lot of overlay here. Holy fuck. There is a lot of overlay. So they need 500 to break even on this tournament. So 374. 4 times 374 equals... Yeah, only $1,496 was put into this tournament. $1,496. So there's $504 of overlay on this fucking thing. Wow. That's a lot of overlay they're giving away. That's good. It's good for us. This guy found his first raise in 65 hands, so we're just going to fold. Yeah, when I move up to higher stakes in the future, it's going to be kind of a game changer in a lot of ways, because they won't be so horribly imbalanced like this guy at certain spots. Like, we could 3-bet that all day, or we could fucking flat even. Like, 30 effective in the small. Versus cutoff. Ace-8 off is going to mix 3-bets and calls. But it's like the bottom, but... 30 small blind versus cutoff. Where is it? Nope. It's pure 3-bet. 3-bet or fold. It's ace-9 off, we get some flat, but ace-8 we don't. Probably versus button we do, though. Small blind versus button. Ace-8. Yeah, there it is. 3-bet, rejam, or call. 50-50. Well, I blocked the shit out of anybody having anything here. He's one big blind in it. This is definitely a big bet board if you're going to bet. And this guy's trapping with probably 2 pair. Come on, man. Trap him. No, I get it. This guy's the type of guy that isn't going to bet big himself. He's the type of guy that's going to call big bets, though. So I'd go for an overbet here if I had 2 pair. Or straight. 6-9. No, he's running a bluff. 6-9. Like a really bad bluff. Really bad bluff here. Like 6-7. Like you have a bad blocker. Like this is club jaws. And you have a hand with a decent amount of equity versus range. A lot of his range is going to consist, like a 51%er, a lot of his range is going to consist of 7s. Yeah, it's not good. This hand makes a really good check on the river, and then a call. Yeah, like a check call. Like check calling would be perfect, because then we keep him in with all those bluffs, and we gain value from those as well. And we're not at risk of getting jammed off of our hand either. Because it might go bet and jam city. Like this guy should have jammed here with this hand. This has enough equity to jam river. Like what are we scared of? Like 8-6? 8-6? I guess he does have some combos 8-6, but I just give her. I give her. Sets are good enough here. And then that guy's in a, like, gotta have to fold a 9. Like, when sometimes he's gonna be right. Because, like, also, what would his bluffs be? What would his jams bluffs be here? Maybe like Queen 8? Queen 8 with no club? If we probably don't have that, though. Ace 4. Ace 4 would be a pretty good one. Yeah, Ace 4 without a club. Maybe Ace 5 without a club. And maybe 6. Ace 6. Ace 6. Or maybe Jacks. No, we don't have that. Ace 6. Ace 6, Ace 5, and Ace 4. Probably be the ones. Get to see another flop where we never should. Like they're just letting us see all these flops with random hands for free. Like it's great. Like Queen 6 is shitty, but it makes 2 pair 1 or 2% of the time, so makes trips a couple percent of the time too. 3 or 4%. Pretty crazy run out here. 6. All right. So I'm just gonna jam if this guy folds here, which he probably will because he's an 8-0. Yeah, this is fine. Let's just go all in. Queen Jack's good. Good enough here. This guy will probably call. Like I jam knowing this guy's most likely gonna call. I think that he might even call with a lot of Queen X and Jack X that we dominate. Like that one. Yeah, that's shitty. He had like no equity there. Okay. I'm probably going to just flat. This guy has reasonable stats here. Flatting's all good. Plus we keep him in with all of the King and Queen X that we dominate. This guy shouldn't have a flatting range, period, there, I don't think. But he's a 44%er, so his range is wide open here. So we're at an SPR of 2 right now, a top pair and no heart. So like I'm going to play this super aggressive. We do block gutters, so or open enders and gutters, I guess, but check, check, check. This is like a massive bet pot. I'm going to go 5 and then probably jam turn. There's so many draws available here. They have like no implied odds though, because like this is like more than a third of my stack, or like right around a third of my stack. So there's no implied odds with any draw they have. They're gonna lose money by calling. I think 5.5 would have been a little better. Yeah. Just to really make it so they're making a big mistake by calling with an like Queen Jack there when they have it, or a flush draw. We're on the bubble right now. So, yeah. 71 places paid. So that's worth noting. 10 in the small. Where, like, I want to look at this situation here he was in. So he was a cutoff hijack, low jack, middle position. Min raise I call, and he has 10. Yeah, that's a hard situation to look into. Yeah, small blinds flatting range there off 10 would be King Jack suited and King 10 suited only, and a little bit of Ace Queen off. Yeah. But that's if everybody had 10 big blinds. Like it's gonna be, the ranges are a lot different when you have 20 big blinds in middle position, what you're raising, than 10. Because at 10 big blinds, you're raising like the top end of things, and then like a little bit of offsuit trash, and yeah, like your raising range is very small. Oh man, not a good bubble hand, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm going to get jammed on quite frequently here. Which is good, but at the same time, I don't want to bubble the fucking tournament. Ace, 5, 6. Okay. We're on the direct bubble. This is a range bet, but oh wow. Okay, well, fuck, eh? It's a better jam than a min raise of this stat. Like, normally we just min raise this, but on the bubble we just jam. Good non-bet on the turn, on the flop. Holy fuck. That was a range bet board, but we're on the bubble, right? And I didn't want to lose the fucking tournament, so I just checked behind. In ICM heavy situations, it's like sometimes like marginal hands you want to check back instead of betting them. ICM kind of changes everything that way. And like, wow, we really dodged a bullet there. Holy fuck, eh? Because this is a range bet, I'm pretty sure. Like 20 effective, under the gun 1. How? Oh. Yeah, it's a range bet. It is a range bet. I was right. ICM. The guy didn't even get my whole stack, which is kind of funny. And he got like the perfect card on the river. ICM pressure. Big time here. Jam any 2 cards there happily. He can't call, so... Yeah, that was a really good one. I'm proud of myself on that one. I'm proud of myself for that check back. On the bubble. With 10s. In a spot where we're range betting normally. Because if I had a bet, the pot would have been bloated and he would have got my whole stack. So, and he got like the perfect card on the river for my 10s to like gain equity, because now we know he doesn't have as many ace-x in his range. Like, shit. Pretty sick shit happened there earlier too with the 10-6 of clubs. We had 10-6 of clubs and the flop came like 6-6-4 or something like that, 6-6-3. And I had like 11 big blinds versus EP. I check, he bets 1.1. I check raised to 3.7. He calls, turns an ace. I check. I'm like range checking on an ace, offsuit ace, because, you know, we have a lot of hands in our range that check raise with like draws and stuff. And the ace, we need to protect our range. So we'd like range check, pretty close to range check an ace turn there for CP. So I check. He bets. I check shove for like 7 bigs. He calls with ace 10, and then the river was a fucking ace. 2 more aces to come. Yeah, he got me. With I had 94% equity on the turn. And we got him to put like, what was it, 12 big blinds into the pot with the fucking 6% equity on the turn. So it was a really good, well played hand. It was a really well played hand. We just got really unlucky. The bubble should break like any second here. We're still in good shape. Like, we got 18. We're in 46th place at a 72 remaining. Yeah, I wish the other night there with that 9-8 on the final table bubble, I had been thinking that too. Like when I should have checked that back instead of jamming river. And like that's something I got to work on. If I'd have checked that back, I still would have had 30 bigs to hit the final table with. Like, should have checked it back. Like in hindsight, like I gotta get better at that. Like sometimes, like going for max value is just less important in like ICM situations. Like yeah, I was gonna lose like 5 or 6 big blinds of EV, like chip EV wise, but dollar EV wise, like we're gonna lose when I jam river there. I'm gonna lose the tournament 15 to 20% of the time. Completely lose the tournament out. 80% of the time, or like 60% of the time, he's gonna fold. He's just gonna fold to my jam. And then 20% of the time, he's going to call it the hand that I beat. And I'm going to have a monster stack for the final table. But if I had a check back and won that hand, I would have had 50, 60, 70 bigs. Like, does it really matter if we have 70 bigs at the final table or 100? Like, it's not even that big of a fucking difference, right? So, yeah, I should have checked her back. I should have checked it back. And right now, I'd probably be up a shit ton of money for the week. Just that one hand, like. Why the fuck would I be invited? No, thank you. Yeah, in hindsight, if I'd have checked that back, that would have been sweet. Like, anyway, I marked it a review, and I did review it on the stream in the last session, or maybe it was the session before that. Actually, I'm learning too here, so I gotta get better at that shit. Like that specific spot, because like I would have been up this week if I had to just check that back. I'd probably be up a couple hundred this week. It's that easy. Like, and I've ran pretty bad this week. Like, I haven't ran well. I haven't taken a first. My best win was a fourth. That's the best I've done this week as a fourth at like 715, which is good. But oh my god, this guy fucking flats off 4 big blinds. Like, why wouldn't you just jam if you're gonna go with the hand? Go with the hand. Like, if you like, I don't know, stick to the play money, man. Like, play money, get a feel for it, and then read a couple of books or something, right? This guy's thinking about ripping probably. Well, this gangster guy, like, what kind of range does he have when he does that? Like, can I ever check fold here? 7-8. I'm dead. Like, I know I'm dead here. Probably getting called like every time, but I got a gutter now, so if he has like pocket 10s or pocket jacks, I might get him to fold. Yeah. That was sweet. That was so fucking sweet. Oh my goodness. Guaranteed he was ahead there with a pocket pair or something. He way overfolded. Anyway, thanks for watching this series, and we'll see you on the next chapter here. Hopefully we can take this fucking thing down. So yeah, it'll be in my playlist there. It should automatically switch over to the next one. So if you go into my channel and just click playlists. Alright guys, thanks.